Right, Ian. Let's see if I can get audio. I think my audio is offline. Right, Ian. Alright, give it a few minutes. Drink my very strong coffee because I've run out of milk. Oh, yeah, that is strong. Went round the shop earlier to get my electric key done and the bottle of drink. And I went and forgot to get the milk. So I've got no milk left. So I'm not going to go out again today. I've got those sachet coffees which I can have one of those later, but for now I'll have to wait till tomorrow. So you doing alright, mate? Give a few minutes, see what happens. Not staying on too long, got a banging headache. I was actually going to cancel it actually, but I thought, well, just a quick one. No one comes and watch it. Never mind, they can watch it later when they decide to watch it. So, still had no phone call from the court. So I decided I'll ring them up today. So I rang up, I spoke to CPS, and they told me I had to ring the court back up to get the information I required. Hello, Sophie. And what's happening at the moment is they've put my fucking case back another month. That's outside. So instead of me getting a phone call any time between the 28th of last month until tomorrow, the 9th, I'm not going to get the phone call. They haven't even emailed me to let me know what's going on. So I rang them up and I said, well, what's going on? And no one's contacted me. I've had no phone calls, nothing. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but the listing, we had to take in consideration the more serious case at the moment, and there's quite a few that still need to be looked at. So I'm afraid to tell you that your case won't be looked at this month. We're looking at, the court will probably review your case on the 27th, and from then on, from the 27th onwards, you should get a phone call or an email from that date. So I've told them I ain't too happy about it because it's causing me, a lot more stress, anxiety, depression. And she goes, well, I'm very sorry about that, but it's down to the court, down to the people in the court, the judges, who decides what they're gonna, review what case, at what time and when, So yeah. Is not going to be reviewed until the 27th again. So that's another month with more stress, anxiety, depression. No, I'm getting so pissed off. I'm thinking just ring up and say, fucking cancel it or bollocks to it, Let the guy get away with blue murder. But there's the other side of me saying, no, let him deal with it and let him prosecute the little shit. Because that's what he is. I'll go and I'll go to his channel every couple of days, and the guy's just sitting there playing games and uploading. Well, I can't stop him from doing that, but he's playing games and uploading them and having a good old laugh when he is playing the games. And there's me suffering with all the the stress and anxiety because nothing's been done about the fucking thing. And he's probably going to be watching this video, or someone's going to be telling them about the video later, and he's just going to watch it and think, still suffering even more. Tough shit. Yeah, well, I can't really do fuck all about it, can I really? So I emailed the police officers involved, two of them, And the one that's I think CPS. I told them, like, I spoke to the court, and now they're saying they're going to review it on the 27th. I've not had no reply from the email because they might be on different shifts, different cases, and all that other lovely stuff that the police have to go through. I can't get into my email right now. So, no reply from them, but I only emailed them a few hours ago, so they might get it tomorrow. But I know definitely I'm not going to get a phone call tomorrow, because I asked the court, I said, well, are they going to ring me tomorrow? No, sorry, it's going to be looked at again on the 27th. So I said, well, it would have been nice if someone contacted me and told me, it'll be looked at a later date, and not keep me fucking wondering. And I said, well, I'm very sorry about that, but I can't really do much myself, she goes. I just work here. It's the judges that have to look at the cases and decide what one's more important to go through than the others. So, hello, Shazzy. So anyway, that's why I ain't done much paranormal, because I've been stressed out, wondering what the fuck's going to happen and when I'm going to go to court and how long it's going to run through the court, because it could be a day, 2 days, 3 days, I don't know. So now it's not until the end of the month. I thought, well, fuck it, I'm going to start doing a little bit of paranormal. So on Sunday, this Sunday coming, I hope to do some paranormal for you guys. Some ghost boxing, some EVPs to start off with for that night. Then give it a couple of days and do another session or something, But yeah, I hope to get and do some stuff. I'm actually going to go to my bushcraft on Monday as well, if the weather's okay. Retrieve my memory card for my wildlife cam. Put some new batteries in wildlife cam and put another memory card in there. Bring the memory card back, which I've already left up there, and see what we've got on there, if anything. I'll upload that probably on my bushcraft channel. My throat's gone funny now. My throat's gone all really weird and croaky. I tried building 4 of those geophones today. Put one on this one, but all the back's kind of crappy. So that one turned out shit, and the other 3, well, I did try to build another 2, but they came apart, fell apart, and went crappy as well. So just a waste of time today, actually. So, the last couple of months have been really shitty. Because I've not had me, I've had problems with the call, I've had problems building stuff. What else can go wrong? What else? Hello, Ashley. I was going to go to the post office today, but I couldn't be bothered to do that. I went the opposite way to get the electric done, because it's only around the corner. But I was going to go to the post office and send off Dave that EM pump, but I spoke to him yesterday on the stream, said just do it when you're ready. So I'll probably post that out on Monday. With the other, I've got to get hold of what's it called? That other paranormal group I've promised a geophone to. So I've got to get their address so I can send Dave's and that one out on Monday. Always hoping to get one done sorted for the Living Dead Paranormal. But I don't think I'm going to get that working, so I'm running out of boxes again. I was going to do something a little bit different to it as well. I was going to put some UV lights, 10mm UV lights on the one I'm building doing Dead Paranormal, but I can't find my 10mm UV lights. So I'm going to order some of those before I get one up and ready, one up and done and ready before I send that one out. Oh, I don't know. Life is like shit right now. Yeah, I've got several voice recorders, and I'll go and get one. No one's in the kitchen, which I'll keep leaving out there. Bloody head's banging. Never me banging doors, and I'm going banging headache as it is. Right, well, it depends on what record you want. You know, mobile phones have recorders built into them, and I have seen people using their mobile phone for audio recording. This is a pretty good one. I've used this one quite a few times, but I can't remember what model it is. But it's a Olympus one. That's a good one. I mean, Nokia E5 mobile phones, one of the best recording devices I've ever used. And quite a few people was interested in getting those, and I told them the model number, Nokia E5. Sold Nokia mobile phone, and about 7 people went and bought them because they heard the responses I was getting on that mobile phone. I know I've got one here somewhere, but yeah, one of these Nokia E5. Doesn't matter what network you're on, and it can record up to an hour constantly. But yeah, that is one of the best mobile phones I've used for EVP recording. That's not the original one. My original one lost the top bit, but I do have like a couple of those ones. So the Nokia E5, but you know they're okay. Any audio recorder are okay if you want that space after you've asked that question. So if you're asking a question and you're waiting for the answer, then it's best to have one of the recorders where it constantly records even after you've asked the question. Yeah. If you don't want one of those ones, then you get something similar to this one, which is another Olympus kind of like. Is that working? One of these ones, and this is more like voice activated, so I can do like, yeah, hello, anyone out there in the spirit world want to come and say hello to me? Now that's actually stopped, but because I'm speaking now, it's picking up my voice. But as soon as I stop, the red LED will flash. Then if it picks up a voice, the LED will light up constantly because it's picking up my voice again. It's picking it up. So it's okay, you know, if you want quick burst ones. Hello, anyone out there in the spirit world want to come and say hello to me? It's actually stopped, but because I'm speaking now, it's picking up my voice. But as soon as I stop, the red LED will flash. Then if it picks up a voice, the LED will light up constantly because it's picking up my voice again. It's picking it up. So they're okay, you know, not that loud, but you know they'd be okay if you put an external speaker on them. Takes USB micro SD card in the side there. You can put an external microphone. I think that's the side. Is that the microphone? I can't even tell. No, that's the earphone, and you can add another like microphone on top. So you could actually use this as like what's that word I'm trying to think of? Like a proper quiet EVP session where you can actually hear the noise coming through the microphone, through your headphones, without, you know, anyone else talking. So that's pretty good, you know. Can't remember how much I paid for this one, but it wasn't that expensive. I think it's about 70 quid. I mean, about 69.99 or something. I think I paid for that. But that's if you want something where, you know, you could even, like, you know, ask a question, put it down, and walk out of the room, and come back 5 minutes later, and, you know, you play it back, and as long as you know there ain't no one outside or inside the room, you know, messing around or talking or making noise or anything, and you're out. You know, if you're in a different room and not making noise, your recorder will pick up any kind of noise that it actually hears. So really, it's best to, like, be very, very quiet if you leave the room. You know, I found sometimes if you go outside, you know, if you're going to go shopping or something here, just leave it on record, and if it picks anything up, it'll automatically start recording. I've not really done many of those. I will do one day. I think I'll probably go out tomorrow, do a bit of shopping, and put that on record. Come back and see if I pick anything up. You probably will pick things up, because like, you pick up the noise from upstairs. They're banging, they're running around, kids screaming. Might pick up noise from outside. But it'd be interesting to find out if it does pick anything else up. It's also got hold button as well, which I'll never really use. But there's, you know, there's loads of different recorders you can buy. I've got about 6 or 7 different EVP recorders, including Nokia. But I swear the Nokia E5, you know, it's a pretty good EVP recorder. And you can pick them up for about £10, £20. Locked or unlocked. You don't need a SIM card in it. All you're using is the audio recorder. Hello, Angela. No, any basic audio recorder would be perfect to start off with. You know, like this one, it doesn't have any way of transferring the data off of here onto a computer. This is just like a normal dictaphone to take notes. I have caught a couple of things on here, but nothing major. And that's the Sony one. And then I've got this one as well, which, similar to this, doesn't have no way of actually transferring the data over to a PC, but this is another Olympus one. And if you want to go a bit more, you want to do 360, then there's my 360 Zoom microphone. That actually picks up audio and saves it as 2 separate files. So, like, you know, if you're doing an EVP, most normal EVP recorder will save a single file. This one actually picks up in 2 different frequencies and saves both the frequencies on the audio card, and you can actually listen to both of the EVPs on your computer or back for that. So that's pretty good. You can pick these up for about £100, £120. Do have another Zoom microphone, but I forgot where I put it, and that's the one I used to use outside in the kitchen and in the living room when I used to do my DVR sessions. But where that is now, I do not know. Oh, hang on. There it is. That's the other Zoom one that I used to use with my DVR. When I was like screen sharing, like in the living room, and I was doing a session in here, I'd had the audio turned on, and they had like the very long, you know, like 20-meter audio cable connected to this, coming all the way into my PC, and then like into the external amplifier, and you can hear whatever noise was being made in the living room while I was in here. So that's another one I use. There's my original Nokia with the missing covering up now. Some people still like to use the old analog tape recorders, these ones. Can't really open up now. Not really used this myself. Can't open it. Yeah, I've got a couple of these different ones actually. I can't really open it. Might slides down. I can't for love or money open the boxy thing. It has got a tape in there as well. But some people use these anyway. I do have some other audio recorders in my boxes over the back there. I'm going to dig them out tonight. But you know, if you ask Dave will probably tell you a bit more that you know, different types of audio recorders that he's got. But I probably will be doing a stream on Sunday. Do a little ghost box session, little EVP session. I lost the covering. There's a special cover you put on top, like a dust cover. I can't find the bloody thing now. If you want to try to capture 2 EVPs in one go, get one of these. Zoom H2N. And there's like bi-directional 360. So it picks up 360 diagonal. I'll make sure I'm not putting the wrong ones back. Actually, I might need the Nokia one out. I think I've just gone and put the wrong one in here. I'll put it over here. Oh, it's over here. But so, like, the best thing to do, if you want to try to catch some EVPs without them being contaminated, then just turn on the EVP, answer anyone's here or there, and let it record for like 20 seconds, then ask your next question. Or if you just want to see if anything is around without asking any questions, just turn it on and leave the room for 5 minutes, come back in, stop recording, and play it back and see if you've got anything. Normally people do pick up stuff, but I can't guarantee it's like you know, a spiritual voice, because it could be, you know, like contamination from someone outside, you know, walking by, talking on a mobile phone, or kids laughing and joking about, or, you know, a neighbour banging around or arguing or something, you know, or someone in the house, you know, making a noise. So really, to do an EVP, you need it really dead quiet. Try not even to make a sound if you're doing it yourself. You know, don't even move. You know, just sit still or stand still and be as quiet as you can. You know, make it sound as if you can't even hear a pin drop. Oh yeah, that's okay. You know, I know people do their own stuff and they don't like, put it up on YouTube, which I can understand. God, it's a fucking headache. Just watched a sci-fi movie called The Pacific Rim. About this dimension that opens up in the deep waters of the ocean. These great big creatures come out and start destroying, the cities like in America and Hong Kong and China, all that kind of stuff, yeah. And they've had to build the humans had to build these massive, gigantic robots to take out these sea creatures which have come up from another dimension. They managed to close the dimension by dropping a massive nuclear bomb and closing the gateway, or whatever it was called. Wasn't a bad movie, quite a bit of action in it, but nothing else to do, to be honest with you. But we will be doing something on Sunday or so, do an EVP session, ghost box, probably have a few items out. Probably might be bringing my mirror back in on Sunday. I don't know yet. But I do plan to bring that back in and put it back on the altar table. Might bring a doll or two in as well. Ouija board sessions, I'm not going to be doing as yet. I will do, but not yet. Give it another few weeks, maybe a month. As I said, I don't really feel like doing Ouija board sessions until after the court case is over and done with. And that's putting me back. So, there we go. That's it. That's all I've got to say, really. I think I might kick the cat out in the hallway early tonight and have an early night. My neck is hurting. My head is hurting. Got a massive headache. Just want to lay down and relax. I suppose I've sent off a letter today. Don't you do that? Well, we can stamps. Right, so that's it really. I'm going to shoot off and I'll tell you, if I put my glasses back on, they'll give me another headache because I've only just taken them off back. Or just as I started streaming, I took them off actually. So, yeah, I'm going to go just probably relax on the bed for a while. If I fall asleep. If I don't, I'll just leave the TV running, watch a bit of TV. Paying the bloody license again, so I might as well watch some TV. And if I don't do one for the next day or two, and I'll stream, I'll see you on Sunday. Probably be around about 9 o'clock. Alright, so hopefully see you Sunday around about 9ish. Catch you later. Bye for now.